Most people assume that getting a true surround sound experience means spending a small fortune or dealing with a nightmare of tangled wires. But then you run into something like this setup from Bobtot, and it makes you wonder why anyone would settle for just a basic TV soundbar. Right out of the box, the first thing that hits you is the sheer size of that subwoofer. It is a 6.5-inch driver housed in a solid wood cabinet, and it actually carries some decent weight. It is not just for show either. When you crank the volume, you can feel the floor vibrate, which is exactly what you want when you are watching an action movie or playing a game. Now, here is the reality of the setup. It is a wired system, so you are going to be running cables across your room. The good news is that the rear speaker wires are surprisingly long, about 31 feet, which gives you plenty of slack to tuck them behind a couch or along a baseboard without needing extensions. It is a bit of a weekend project to get everything perfectly placed, but once it is done, the immersion is night and day compared to the tinny speakers built into most modern flat-screen TVs. What stands out is the flexibility. You can toggle between a 2.1 and a 5.1 channel mode, depending on what you are watching. If you are just listening to music, the 2.1 mode keeps things focused, but for movies, that 5.1 surround really opens up the soundstage. It handles a massive variety of inputs too. Whether you are using the ARC connection for your TV, plugging in an optical cable, or just streaming from a phone via Bluetooth, it connects without much fuss. There is even a karaoke feature with mic inputs and an echo effect, which is a fun little addition if you have people over. The remote is where you get into the nitty-gritty. It lets you adjust the volume for each speaker individually, which is a lifesaver if your room layout is a bit awkward, and one speaker ends up closer to your ear than the others. You can balance the sound exactly how you like it. The LED lighting on the front adds a bit of flair, though some might find it a little bright in a pitch-black room. If there is a downside, it is that the build quality is a mix of that nice wood for the sub and a bit more plastic on the satellite speakers. It is not going to win any awards for high-end luxury materials, but for the price point, it feels sturdy enough to handle daily use. It is a straightforward, no-nonsense way to get a big, cinematic sound without needing a degree in audio engineering. If you want to upgrade your movie nights without breaking the bank, this is a solid contender that gets the job done.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.